Good morning. It's day 4 of my 10 Days of Homelessness. I'm Dean Wright. I'm the director of the Freeport Area Church Cooperative in Freeport, Illinois, and for 10 days I am homeless voluntarily. I just completed night 3 of this journey. I left work last night at about 8:30, 9 o'clock. We had a meeting there, Neighbors United. It's a neighborhood organization we're trying to put together to bring neighbors together to solve neighborhood issues in the 3rd Ward in Freeport. Left that meeting about 8:30, 9 o'clock, grabbed my pack, grabbed my food pantry order that I got, stashed my pantry order, took a couple food items, and then headed down south to the south part of town, which is where I'm at right now. You can kind of tell from behind me here that I'm in a wooded area. Came in here at about a little after 10 o'clock and just trying to find a good spot to lay down and possibly even find some kind of shelter of some sort. Needless to say, at 10 o'clock at night, 6'2" and 200 pounds, I am not fleet of foot. It was like Sasquatch coming in here, I think. Any wild animals that were living in here, they've long gone since Sasquatch moved in. Settled in, I think because of the a little bit more secluded nature of the site. Maybe I've just felt a little bit more secure, so I did get a little bit more rest last night. When I say a little bit more, I might have dozed off for maybe 3 hours straight, which is the longest I've slept in one sitting, one night so far. Starting to get a little sick, started to feel a little bit in the throat yesterday, and my nose just ran like a faucet last night. A handkerchief would have been really, really nice. My left glove of my hand took a beating last night, needless to say. I'll figure out how to get that all cleaned up. There it is right there. So yeah, don't shake my left hand today. Was coming out here and was walking through a parking lot, and some folks I know stopped, and they said, "Oh, we saw what you're doing and we think it's great, and so what can we do? What can we do for you? Do you need a ride? Do you need, And I said, no. And so, first experience again. I did beg them for some change, which they gave me, and this morning I have McDonald's coffee, which is wonderful. It's the best coffee I've ever had. Anyway, last night when I got here, got settled in, maybe just feeling a little bit more secure, I did something that I have not done since becoming homeless on Monday, today being Thursday, and that is take my boots and my socks off, and did that last night. I had grabbed a pair of wool socks before I started this journey, so my feet actually were fairly dry. Did something else that I haven't done, and maybe just because I'm in a more secluded area, started just a small little campfire. My Boy Scout skills from Troop 45 in Savannah served me well. Got a fire going. Not a huge fire, a little one. I didn't want it to, be a huge blaze and alert the entire town of where I'm at. So just kept a small little fire lit, kind of got my feet close to it, kind of let my feet air out a little bit, which kind of brings me to something that we don't think about when we think about homeless guys, and some of the guys that I serve and others serve who are in homeless social services. In the wintertime, your feet are very important, and keeping your feet dry is critical. I remember staying at the pad shelter and working with guys who come in off the street. They don't have the best footwear, tennis shoes, not the best boots if they have them, and a lot of times they're wearing the cheap synthetic cotton socks, which is what they can afford. And man, I've seen some feet that just were in horrible, horrible shape, were just a hot mess. And they get blisters from that, they get infected, and they just can be miserable, absolutely miserable. And so I was thinking this morning, one practical thing that you could do out there, whether you're in Freeport or whether you're watching this from some other location, there's a homeless service provider in your area. Freeport Area Church Cooperative happens to be the one in Northwest Illinois. And if I was thinking of something that I would donate to a homeless shelter or to someone who's taking care of homeless people, that would be wool socks. I'm not talking about the cotton work socks, but the actual 100% wool socks. It takes the moisture away from the feet, and I tell you what, it can be a lifesaver, I think, for some of these guys out here. I've got a pair on, and my feet are fairly in good condition right now. So, think about that. I know going into the winter months, my case manager, Scotty Lewis over at FACC, and my house manager over at Liberty Avenue Mission, Tim McGraw, not the singer, would love it if we had a closet full of wool socks that we could give guys, 2 pairs preferably, that we could give guys and just take those cotton socks from them and say, we're going to throw these away. They're not going to do you any good this winter time. They're just going to make your feet miserable. So think about that. That's the tip for today. The wool socks. I've got a meeting at 8 o'clock. It's a breakfast meeting. Haven't really figured out how to play that one yet. Don't know if I'll accept the breakfast or not. It would be nice. But got a meeting at 8 o'clock and to go then to hike it back to FACC work today. Starting to feel the effects of being tired. I'm only getting a couple hours of sleep a night. And this might be the last remote location that I spend here for a day or two, thinking about maybe tonight kind of holing up in the tool shed, the Alamo as I call it, just so that maybe I can just get a couple hours extra sleep. Walking out here last night after the meeting was just tiring. I actually found myself stopping a couple times and just sitting down and propping up against a tree here and there, just because I was just tired. So I do think it's starting to wear on me a little bit. I think the novelty of this experiment has definitely worn off. I want to thank everyone who's sending in on Facebook, who's also watching the video blog on YouTube. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your prayers. What I was thinking is that everyone's passionate about something, anything. And it may not be homeless people, it may be something else. And things don't get done when people don't have passion about things. And that's one of the things that I, to be honest with you, struggle as a director of a social service agency in Freeport, is that sometimes I just don't see some of the passion that I think that we need to see in this particular community on any given issue. And when people have passion and they're a motivated leader in whatever they're doing, things get done. They just get done. My breakfast meeting this morning is with the Mad Men, and one of their members, is a guy in our community, Denny Garkey, who pretty much spearheaded the effort to build Little Wrigley Field. Now, I'm not a huge Cubs fan, and I really don't care whether or not we have a scaled-down version of Wrigley Field in my town or not. But, man, I just respect him a lot for being a guy that just got motivated, got charged up, got his buddies involved, got the community involved, and at the end of the day, got the thing built. And as a guy, he just had a passion to do something. And I want to inspire and try to motivate people today. Hey, if helping homeless people is not your gig, that's okay. Find what your gig is and go out there and passionately pursue it for the sake of your community and just for the sake of your own heart. I think we could use a lot more of that everywhere. And I guess that's just what I'm going to leave here today, this morning. Going to drink my coffee, going to just kind of rest for just a minute. And I'm not too far away from the breakfast location. I strategically planned that. And that's where I'm going to be headed here. I'll be signing on a little later. As a PS, I haven't come up with a bonus edition yet today. We've got a lot of comments on the dumpster dive. And I'm still waiting for Brendan Myers to Facebook me because, man, they got some good muffins down there. So from now, this is Dean Wright signing off and wishing you a great day.